Nigerian defense chief vows justice for northern travelers lynched in Edola's police, others hunt perpetrators. My dear listeners, a quick one before I go into the details. Here is the Nigerian defense chief of staff coming out to vow to justice for northern travelers that were being killed in Edora's police, others hunt for perpetrators. My dear listeners, moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. The details. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, has strongly condemned the killing of northern hunters while they were in transit in Edo State. He noted that the incident, which occurred on March 28, 2025, could have been avoided if the appropriate authorities had been notified and involved in verifying the identities of the victims. The victims were reportedly attacked while returning home from Rivers State to celebrate the end of Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr with their families. According to a statement released on Sunday by the Director of Defense Information Brigadier General Tukur Gusau, the CDS also alleged Nigerians not to take the law into their hands, but always revert to constituted authorities in matters that affect security. The Nigerian police, military and other security agencies are well trained to handle such matters, he said. The Chief of Defense Staff assured Nigerians that the armed forces of Nigeria will work closely with the police and other relevant security agencies to bring the perpetrators of these dastardly acts to book. He warned that all local hunters and vigilante groups should register with the police, the Department of State Services (DSS), the Armed Forces of Nigeria (AFN), and any other agencies mandated by law to regulate the possession of firearms, while also calling on vigilante groups to always report to the police for appropriate action. He also sues for calm and seeks citizen support for the AFN and other security agencies to continue to perform their constitutional duties with diligence, the statement said. Sahara reporters earlier reported that 16 northerners lynched in Edo State were laid to rest on Saturday at Udome, a Fandion community in Uromi. Additionally, 3 more victims were reportedly buried, bringing the total number of burials to 19. The victims, who were hunters traveling from Rivers State to Kano State for Eid celebrations, were reportedly lynched by a vigilante group and armed youth on March 27. According to a report, their vehicle was intercepted on the highway and they were forcibly removed one by one. They were brutally beaten before being tied to used tires, dosed with petrol and set on fire. Disturbing videos circulating online showed the victims pleading for their lives while an onlooking crowd cheered. The gruesome incident has sparked widespread outrage, with many Nigerians, including political figures, condemning the act and calling for the arrest of those responsible. My dear listeners, now we have come to the end of our today's news. Moving down to the comment section. The first comment I have says, how much action has he carried since those people have been buying and destroying people's farms? Inasmuch I condemn the jungle justice and carried out on those men, we should also understand that those people were protecting their ground also. A comment to says, I believe that these Uromi people may have been crying for justice over the injustice melted upon them by the Fulani herdsmen, just like every other areas crying for justice against insecurities. I don't support lynching, but governor need to listen when people cry. It is really sad to see human being being burnt alive. A comment to says all the security in the land cursed it. If the country is safe, there will not be any form of misidentity. You people should shun corruption and do your work. And the last comment here says, we set justice for all the people killed by Fulani herdsmen too. You people are calling for agitation for secession. We cannot live in a country where some people's lives are more valuable than others. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section